Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
Gilbert from Houston.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll run it here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
That's caught. It's Tuggle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Completion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is on the move now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field to 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry up.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Dogs!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He just sprints into the end zone. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Fighting off the defender. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They're going to run it here. Aiming for the end zone. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Bringing it back, it's Tuggle. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm.
Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to run it. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Looking to scramble. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He hands it off from the gun. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On the move, looking deep. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return. But the interception gives the offense the football to the 40.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Point after, up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To the air, it's Sayin. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Linebackers making some adjustments now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Touchdown, Ohio State, trying to come all the way back. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Throws it to the right. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. And now the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
First and goal, handoff. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it?
Chris, we're in the fourth quarter. You're in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and you turn it over. You've given this opponent some life.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looking right. This one caught. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Third down now. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And here's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, that is an impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. No press here. The defense backing away. Trying to extend the play. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Chris, we're in the fourth quarter. You're in the red zone with a nice lead, a chance to maybe score and put this game away, and instead you put the ball on the ground. It's a fumble. This game just got really interesting.
Handoff running right. Breaking free at the 35. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Give it to the back again. And he'll be brought down. Moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. All the way back to claim the lead. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They'll take a deep shot here. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
The freshman brings him down quickly. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Tuggle. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Now they get set to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43. Dogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can...
Touchdown, Dogs! And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And this will be caught as they convert for the two-point conversion. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Cut quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Gives it to the back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produced a solid gain there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a start for the next drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To throw, it's Sayin. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He pulls in the catch.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Near the goal line. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wants some time, now lets it go. Caught, completion. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to